In my upload so far today, I've reiterated the ongoing saga, as I refer to it, regarding the human rights abuses and treason and the incidents of offence and injuries in a vendetta of hate crime. As I've mentioned, there's been very serious damages to my physical well-being, and the issue of proximity with regard to my protection entitlements. The matter that I'm going to raise in this issue isn't just the regulations that are being disrespected, but also the disturbances of the peace and the environmental pollution that involves an assault of spiritual principles and practices and procedures. So basically there's been very serious bodily integrity damages I've been experiencing, and since 2019 I have been recuperating and I've been self-healing. I'm my own caretaker, I'm my own guardian, I'm my own person. I am a self-autonomous professional adult, and I am still tolerating individuals disturbing the peace in my proximity that are making attempts to steal further belongings from me than have already been stolen. Now, the issue of failed attempts of treason on 3 or 4 occasions throughout the past 3 to 4 years, and this recent assault of treasonous offences against my hereditary since 2019, since I commenced self-healing in a 1-bedroom apartment where I live on my own, and where individuals have been coming and going out of the building, disturbing the peace and making fraudulent claims. They have violated my royal patronage. They have been offensive against the Constitution and the state. They have been of very serious damages to my family, and they have no right to be in my proximity. Now, the fact that there's still spiritual assaults occurring after these individuals claimed to be reformed from 2018 onwards due to former incidents of foul play, and that are repeat offenders up to this present day, is another issue I'm going to raise in this matter. Now, as I've said, my royal patronage is quite precious. I have a sacred identity. It is not of artificial progress. There have been individuals that have intruded upon me assisting those culprits of hate crime, and that have been of fallacy. They have, as I've said, claimed to be reformed, and there are a group that are claiming to be newly reformed in the sense of being a light worker, jumping on the bandwagon and abusing another faith, as they say. So there's been a few different types of faith abuses as far as this entire matter has been occurring since 2016. Now, that's a very short period of time with regard to spiritual practices, penance, etc., and reparations and foul play, basically, against spiritual principles. So as a spiritual being, personally, as a sacred, these individuals that have damaged my light body and that have damaged my physical health since I gave birth, and that have utilised without permission or consent the light fragments for developments that they had no authority to avail of, making nonsensical and spurious assertions and hypotheses to repeat offend against my good name. Now, as I mentioned in my previous upload, the Honourable Government have been made aware of this since 2017, and the individuals since 2016 that have been of artificial developments with the spiritual and the artificial, damaging my body as a newly married mother, is a very dangerous human rights offence. They have also claimed to be in ownership of the situation. This is a highly dangerous opinion that they have formulated. They have had no interaction, communication, consultation or consent. So this just highlights how they have monopolised by means of isolation and denigration and slander and repeat offences and disturbances of the peace. This is how a vendetta of hate crime is occurring. And my first uploads explain this from the start. So this is for the attention of the European Court of Human Rights with regard to very dangerous human rights abuses against my royal patronage of culprits that have caused very serious blasphemy, treason and defamation, as well as huge amounts of theft and trespassing. So I'd appreciate it if the European Court of Human Rights would address the issues of the Hippocratic Oath being violated also, and individuals intruding where they have absolutely no right.